Something's Brewing is sponsored by Willimantic Brewing Company.
Something's Brewing takes us to Rocky Hill. Boondoggle Beers. You've probably had a brew at a local restaurant, or maybe you picked up some beers at a package store. Well, they are expected to come here to the riverfront of Rocky Hill. Now, hold on. I know it's a work in progress, but take a look at this view. Micah Kerr joining us now with Boondoggle Beers. Hello.
How you doing?
Here we are.
Yeah, welcome to Rocky Hill of all places, right? Yeah.
So I said from the beginning when I first met you, I'm like, this guy needs to open a tasting room.
It's true. It's always been true. It is happening. It's frankly a long time coming.
Yeah.
And
I mean, he's been doing it out of his home.
Yeah,
right?
and a barn. I have a barn.
Yes.
And brewing at off-site breweries and driving all over the state. And it's exhausting. So I'm really looking forward to this opportunity here. It's just a beautiful site that I think we can make a great outside space for people while making our own beer, being able to do all experimentation I've always wanted to do, and really just kind of finally getting there, you know, with all of my plans, you know, so.
And this
exciting.
is obviously going to be a work in progress.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know, we're really just starting. I say we.
Yeah, oh, you're going to
hey.
help, yeah. I realize I need somebody to work with as probably a business partner to help get me over the line. So I'm kind of trying to bring on an investor in that way, an operating partner, and also doing crowdfunding.
This could be a good opportunity, especially for our viewers.
Yeah, well, I better look at the camera for this, right? Yeah, so what I'm trying to do is bring in people who have a little bit of means, something around the $5,000 range where, you know, you can afford it. So the end result is you'd be part of an investors club, which is kind of like a mug club, but like a step higher. And investors clubs for life. You would have your mug for life. You never have to pay another thing in for it. Your initial investment would be paid back. And on top of that, the first beer at the tap room, every time you come to the tap room, is on us. You know, this is weird for me. I've never tried to raise money for something like this before. It's all my money right now involved, and but this is a big project. It's we're going to build a new building. We have a 3,000 square foot tasting room, and we're going to, right where we're standing, we'll have a pavilion, and we'll have what I'm going to call the beach, which is further down the shore, sanded area with picnic tables where you can enjoy a beer with your feet in the sand, and hopefully have some campfires out there.
Yeah. Well, how long do you think this is going to take?
Kind of depends on wrapping up the funding. Realistically, we're talking late spring, summer, early summer. I'd love to be open during the warm months, certainly at least with something, right? There will always be work going on because this is going to be a many-year project because it's 8 acres. It's so much land, and you know, I've got a lot of plans down the road for the rest of the acreage. So.
All right, well, we got to talk about beer.
Yeah, definitely.
We can't not talk about beer.
I do love this stuff.
Yeah, so your IPA.
So we just did, a lot of people are familiar with Departure, our Citra Pale Ale. It's been our best seller since it first launched. We've done variations of it in the past. This particular one's fantastic. It's called Motueka Departure. So what that was is I dry hopped the beer with a Motueka hop. You get a lot more tropical fruit notes, maybe some apricot, some will say ripe pineapple. Really like a really cool variation of it. And people like to try something a little bit different, but they also know it's still Departure, so it's still loaded with Citra hops and it's still loads of flavor. So.
And then you have a stout, right?
Yeah, I've got out in the stores now. There's Tarmac. It's a Russian Imperial Stout, which is 11.5% alcohol. It's black as night, and that beer will age well. It's designed for aging, so it's just coming in on almost a year old as we get into the winter, but it's really just hitting the stores now.
So here's another look at our view here. This is beautiful.
Yeah, we're really trying to transition from just making great beer to also helping to create great experiences and great memories. So we're really excited about this.
Yeah, we'll do it.
I think so.
I'm excited. Good luck.
So. Yeah,
Keep us posted. All right, well, something's brewing here at Boondoggle Beers. Andy, where's your beer?
There he is, yeah.